Hi, I'm Matt Rabits. I'm 19 and I live in Deltona, Florida, which is about half an hour from Daytona Beach. And I've lived in Central Florida for all my life. In August of 2014, I started studying here at Liberty University and I've really enjoyed it so far. I'm going to talk about one of the most life-changing experiences of my life, and it happened in April of 2013 when I lost my aunt to breast cancer. 4 years prior, in March of 2013, she was diagnosed with breast cancer and she decided to go with the natural treatment, such as eating good fruits and vegetables and not doing chemotherapy. And unfortunately, that didn't work. So she decided to, about a year or two later, to go with chemotherapy. And it did a lot of good on her, but unfortunately, they used too much of it on her and it burned her system. So on April 3rd, 2013, we got a call from my uncle, and he told us that she only had a day or two left to live, which is what the doctors had told him. So that night, my mom and my Grammy and I got in the car and drove up to South Georgia and stayed overnight, and then drove into North Georgia and Atlanta to the hospital where she was staying, where my aunt was. And I hardly recognized her because she was so burned out. She'd lost so much weight and lost all of her hair, and she was unconscious. And unfortunately, that afternoon at 4:50 p.m., she passed away. And I really took it hard, as all of our family did. And I still do. I still suffer with it, thinking about it. But at the end of the day, I was comforted by the fact that I know where she is now, that she's not suffering anymore. And also by the fact that no matter what cancer does to you, and as I described, it did a lot to her both mentally and physically, it can do nothing to your soul. And that's such a comfort to know. And so through all of this, God has answered my prayers for comfort, and He has comforted me and my family so much, and I'm grateful to Him for that. And He is there for you whenever you're going through any kind of heartache, and I'm so thankful for that, because as close as I was to my Aunt Karen, you know, I grew up with her and my uncle and my cousins. They were at every family gathering, and I miss her, but I know I'll see her again someday, and I thank the Lord for that every day. And I'm thankful for the memories I have with her. And at the end of the day, that's what matters, is knowing where she is, and that even though you'll die an earthly death, she didn't die a spiritual death, and we're going to see her again someday. And I thank the Lord for that every day. And that is all I could ask for in a tough situation like that.